Onivia, League of Legends Highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
I don't know about this one. But there we go. Lucian makes a lot more sense. So sure, they will be a lot weaker when they get to the mid to late game EDG. But
with Ruthless Predator.
Yep. It's a good pickup.
It really is, and actually just saved his bacon right there as well. Kalilov has spotted SOFM in his jungle. What are you doing here? I feel like this may be first blood for me. Oh, Kalilov. Oh, that was spicy. I appreciate that. I really like that from SOFM.
Yeah, we knew where he was.
Yeah, that's pretty creative. And comes Bouncy, wants some blood.
Oh, this is going to take some time. They need to wait for this wave. The wave finally hit.
Check SOFM though, he's coming into this fight. Doesn't have the ultimate, and Hootie explodes. Crystal jumps over this one. It did have the cleanse back. Down comes Kalilov, needs to get him out of dodge, but he's going to have to flash away. He's stunned up, but Flandre can't get in range, and neither can Crystal. Leaves Lucian and Cogwall. And you have the pick potential anyway, so. Scalp getting caught in the mid lane though. Oh, great Lantern, and that Crystal is in very deep. The flash up from Mako. Hook lands onto the Janna, and Hootie may die for his sins right here. No, he does back it up. Nice ult from SOFM. Oh, the Viking Mouse, though, chases after onto Zatai, and he chose the wrong route. So it seems like the rest of the team may be under attack as well.
For EDG.
I think at the very least it's going to be one here. Though, I look at the health bars of Crystal and Hootie, and they're rather low. Flandre has turned up, however, and mid lane tower will at least fall. Mouse gets a stun down, and you're definitely in a little bit too deep there, my friend. Scout will be falling. And that says to me it's at least just going to be that one tower. Whoa, Mouse also exposed to Crystal. So that was probably a best case scenario out from Snake there.
Snake to actually get any vision down. They only have one blue trinket. Zatai should definitely change that before we even get there.
Nice dodge and good Lantern overall from Mako. He still buffers out the Q, and Cho'Gath meant to be tanky, but put down. SOFM did not want to take that pathing. He'll dash back towards his team.
Vision to their advantage.
Yes, keep feeding his wards. There's a ward graveyard. Oh, why would you be there, SOFM? You know, you knew.
He's probably wondering. Don't hit the blast cone.
A clans from Mako. They're going all in on this one as well. The CC chain is good, but the blast cone knocks him over the wall, but Scout is still there. He flashes for this one. Ruthless Predator, another flash from SOFM. Ring around the rosy, but eventually Scout's going to find you with a culling. EDG turn on towards the Baron.
And just like that, job is done. Flay him straight towards an opportunity so you can just pop him into your team. Down goes the jungler. Down goes the smite. Cho'Gath is the only opportunity they have in taking this Baron.
Good hook once again onto Flandre, but you can see all the burn damage out from Zatai. Ibo gets knocked back, and fade away kill for Crystal. He's going in, comes in for the reset, gets that one kill. He's got to turn it back around onto 2 versus 1. Crystal cutting away. Zatai doing what he can with the gravity field. Again, the zone is good. Kalilov falls, looking for the 5th kill of the fight. Crystal comes in and gets the ace.
Reset after reset. Zatai being able to get that kill gave him the assist. Crystal hopping all over the place. It looks like Snake can take this dragon. Just kidding. Baron.
Little bit better than the dragon on this one, Raz.
A tiny bit.
Just a little bit, and Crystal will get this one. He's going to have to tank it, though, because the rest of his team is heavily wounded. But still, Snake winning that fight is huge for them.
What a great comeback. And I know we're going to have to take a replay on that one because that's it.
That's all she wrote. Snake with all of those kills, 5 kills. Oh, good hook though, but there's no one really there for Mako. It's a little too soon. He'll have to flash away from this play, and Boy explodes. Flandre has turned up now with his 4-item build. Mouse knocked up, so is Kalilov. He falls, 2nd kill, 3rd kill. Flandre dragged in, but it's a 2 versus 3 now. Zatai being zoned away, and SOFM, Hootie also died in that fray.
Just like that, Snake have the gold lead and are just in the driver's seat to be able to get anything in these fights.
Man, that seeding potential of Tristana at this point in the game is absolutely nutty. SOFM off to the side. Flandre jumps into the front line, so he wants to get out of this. Good hook from Mako. The flash after. What is that damage onto iBoy? He will sacrifice himself though, and Mouse looking for the defense with the rest of it. Goes down to iBoy.
And while the mid lane inhibitor spawned, the bot lane has not yet. They still have to worry about that inhib.
Flandre front line, hook lands from Mako. If they can burn him out, which they do. EDG is starting off this fight well. Zatai explodes, but look at the Nexus. They're on a timer. EDG may have to disengage from this one just because Baron needs to burn this extremely quickly. He needs to make sure this 5 versus 3 goes well for them. Baron down, but now the goal from Snake is obviously to stop these recalls. Crystal leading the charge, but that's the ultimate going wide from SOFM. Crystal falls for that sin. Hootie over the wall, and Scout is chasing him down. There is no way he'll get... Oh, knocks him away.
That was just mechanical outplay after mechanical outplay.
It's very unfortunate SOFM's ultimate just went so wide there.
Oh, no.
Zatai.
50-second death timer on Zatai.
Absolute, just a massive blunder from him, and that may have just ended the game right there.
Crystal's coming up in 5. SOFM in 1.
EDG are looking for it. They see the game in their sights. Cocoon misses. SOFM working on that front line, building the barricade.
That's the fight.
Again, the hug onto the Cho'Gath. He can't get in range. He looks for the feast, but he'll drop it onto the Renekton. Trade 1-for-1. Crystal, this might be enough of a defense here from Snake to live one more day.
There's just too long of a death timer on Victor. 20 seconds. They can stay for this.
EDG bearing down on them. 3 versus 4. Crystal stepping up.
When is Glacial Prison going to be used?
Minion wave coming in. We're looking for that ult from SOFM. Tower about to drop. There it is, onto the front line. But look at Scout, look at iBoy. Not touched just yet. Flash out. They're focusing onto the Nexus, and EDG do it! They take down the Nexus and win the series.
What a hard-fought win. But Snake have to feel heartbroken. It was within their grasp, within their sight, and they could not do it.
You can see Zatai looking devastated on your screen, and understandably so. That death coming out of that spawn pad, face first into all of EDG, may have just ended that game for the whole team. Of course, there are many other factors, but that was the final nail in the coffin.
Well, they outscaled. They got to their item break points. Snake were in a position to finally end the game. In fact, they could have done so earlier. They had 2 inhibs down. They wanted to stall for time and go for Baron, but mistake after mistake. And it felt like it was one after the other in just a minute's time. It felt like the whole game just went back to EDG.
Snake was so close. They were so close to picking up that win there against EDG.